I just asked ChatGPT what is gonna be the Bitcoin dominance top. Okay, I need you guys to watch this entire video because I just came back after 5-6 days. I did not post any videos, but this video is going to be very important because I'm going to give you the information nobody else is going to tell you. We're going to review a lot of things together. Okay, we're going to look at multiple charts. We're going to look at weekly and daily Bitcoin. And as I had showed you guys, after hitting 89,700, it went $400 lower, but we got a really good bounce. As I had said it a long time ago, I said we have not hit that closed weekly candle yet, but if we hit that, I will expect a good bounce, which you guys see after hitting that, we have jumped over $5,000. Okay, we're going to look at total two. Total two, if you do not know, total two is the chart of market cap of BTC and Ethereum, and that's it. And we're going to cover total three as well. Total three is altcoins, and that's it. No BTC, no Ethereum. Okay, but we're going to also look at Ethereum BTC pair, which I have showed you guys that I'm expecting a lot of support around these areas, which you guys see that we are just going to zigzag for a while. We're going to also look at BTC dominance, the two scenarios I had showed you guys before. We're going to get more deep into it. We're going to also look at USDT dominance. What are the possibilities? A lot of you guys are scared and you do not think, and I actually asked this question on purpose just to make a video about it, that a lot of you guys think that we're not going to have any altcoin season. But in this video, I asked a lot of questions and I got really good explanation from ChatGPT, which this is the question I asked just for you from ChatGPT. And if you guys do not know, there's no 100% in anything, but ChatGPT usually goes into Google or almost any article or anything that it can find the best answer for your questions. Okay, so we're gonna look at everything together. So if you guys appreciate this kind of content, make sure that you subscribe right now. And last video, guys, this is one of my most important videos. People pay thousands of dollars to learn about investment strategies. This is one of the best videos I have made for free. It got 1,400 views, but I'm not happy with the like amounts. That's why a lot of people do not see this. This does not get to them because YouTube does not see that I get a lot of likes. Okay, although I had a lot of positive and appreciation from you guys, and I really appreciate your comments and great and kind comments from you guys. This makes me motivated, but honestly, when I see I'm not getting that many views and not getting likes, that's why I have started making less videos. I used to make daily videos, which you know my crypto channel is Crypto Funds Daily, but I need more support from you guys, okay? So hit that like button. It's not gonna cost you, I promise, okay? Thank you so much. So let's start with Bitcoin dominance. And I asked this question from ChatGPT. I took a screenshot. Let me zoom in if I can. There we go. So this is the monthly chart. I took a screenshot of BTC dominance. And if you guys do not know, if this is your first crypto experience, guys, Bitcoin dominance, whenever it goes higher, that means the investments are mostly being focused on Bitcoin and not that much for altcoins. Okay, although you see a lot of market cap for a lot of altcoins in general, but if BTC is going up higher, that means it's uncertain. It shows uncertainty for altcoins and market in general. That's why people get into Bitcoin the most, because they want to have safer assets for their portfolio. But after we get into FOMO and we get to a certain point, I treat BTC dominance same as other charts when I do technical analysis, because we can see that whenever we get to a point that we have resistance levels and support levels, we can see it exactly acts like a regular chart. So it does not matter. Okay, we're gonna look at each of these in details. Okay, please hit the like button right now. I said that before. I said that there's a huge similarity. Let's actually make it bigger in here, right here. Okay, this is a weekly chart. That was a monthly chart. I said that as long as we are back within these two lines, which we did, and we got the support. If you guys remember, I put a screenshot in my Telegram group, free Telegram group. Go ahead and join. I said that I would like to see this red line closing outside of this range, but it did not. That's why. And once we saw this green candle closing, I showed you guys in a screenshot in daily. I showed you there is a good chance that we're going to revisit around 61, 62, up to even 63%. Where if we go to monthly chart, we're going to see a better detail where the exact resistance level is. So this is the monthly chart, and you can see it clearly that we have this level of resistance where we had 3 closed candles, not 3 closed candles, but we have a lot of sideways around this area. Okay, this red candle, this green, and this red candle. So this level is going to be the maximum level, which will be almost 63%. But let's look at what ChatGPT said. Okay, so I asked ChatGPT, and just to let you guys know, you might want to give the most details as much as you can, so ChatGPT can help you better with details. Okay, I asked, this is Bitcoin dominance percentage chart, and when it starts becoming bearish, which means go down, altcoins start going down. What percentage do you think it can go up to before going down, and how low can it go? Okay, so it said, he replied, Bitcoin dominance, BTC dominance is currently at this. Historically, BTC dominance can rise during market uncertainty, which I just explained, or when Bitcoin rallies, as investors often move to Bitcoin for safety or higher returns. Okay, potential levels. Upside before a drop, BTC dominance might rise further to key resistance levels like 60 to 62%. Okay, so he gave us a range between 60 to 62%, which that will be the level we saw this rejection around before we hit even 62%. Okay, but I'm giving it a worst scenario that we can even go 1% something more than what we hit in here. Okay, because I see a better resistance levels here. Okay, worst case scenario. And then it says that these levels have historically acted as resistance during Bitcoin bull runs, or when capital shifts from altcoins to Bitcoin. So that means when there is uncertainty, even some people get scared and get back to BTC from their altcoin positions, which that can happen. A lot of people do get scared and they said, okay, what if my altcoins are going to just tank even more and go crazy down, because we have seen how altcoins usually drop crazily, right? But in here, downside, altcoin rally, that means when the market, because we are talking about percentage, that means out of 100% for crypto market, right now 58% and half is in Bitcoin, and the rest of it is altcoin, everything else, right? There's some Ethereum, some Sui, some Binance, whatever, right? And so when we see that it drops, that means money goes from either BTC to altcoins, or BTC stays the same, just goes sideways, and altcoins start going higher. In percentage, that means, so it just shifts, you know, because we have 100%, it has to go somehow, you know, some Bitcoin has to go down so altcoins can go up, right? So, and it happens during that drop. Not it means a lot of people do not get this correctly. When BTC gets to the top, that is the best time that you put most of your money into altcoins, because once it starts dropping, that means altcoins have started rallying. Okay, these are the great details I'm giving you guys, because a lot of you guys are new or you never got to even learn about these. Okay, and so 50% psychological or historical support. Okay, if you look at the support around 50%, I have said it before, we can at least, my least expectation would be almost 48%, because we had the bear market sideways. Okay, although you guys can see that within the side, when we were going sideways, we still saw some altcoins rallying. That's what BTC is still went down sometimes. Okay, but if we make a line and just continue, especially I see a really good support around 48% would be my target, first target. Well, if we get in a really good bull run, we can see even down to this bottom of this range, which I had showed you in previous videos. Okay, So I am expecting, let's just say not 48 and it's just 50%. Okay, if we go to 50%, guys, as I had said, we have always dropped heavily when we saw altcoins rallying, and I'm not expecting anything different this time. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that although I have lost some money in altcoins because of these recent drops, which I had warned you a long time ago when we kept going higher and made up to $108,000. I said that, guys, I am seeing weakness, and we're gonna eventually, because I said that when BTC dominance tops temporarily, which we saw this red candle, I saw a very similar situation to when BTC started dropping the last bull run, which I showed you in the previous videos. I'm not going to repeat that. Go ahead and watch my previous videos. Okay, make sure you guys are subscribed. Okay, we talk about details in here, not just hopium. Okay, so let's just go back, and 40% or lower during a strong altcoin season as capital flows into altcoins. Okay, for accurate predictions, it depends on the broader crypto market sentiment, Bitcoin's price action. And so I'm not gonna give you a headache for just reading the whole thing. But then I asked, a lot of people say that in this crypto cycle, we will not have any altcoins bull run. But I disagree, because I believe Bitcoin dominance has to eventually go down to 50%. What do you think? And he said, you bring up an excellent point, and I tend to agree with your perspective. Okay, while some argue that altcoins may not have a major bull run this cycle, the crypto market's historical patterns suggest otherwise. Okay, so I'm trying to really give you guys a relief, the pain relief for you guys, that if you guys are not seeing that a lot of your altcoins started rallying, but then they have started retracing again, and they have given away all that beautiful profit that it had given you is now all lost, is because of this movement for BTC dominance, and because of obviously Bitcoin dropping. Okay, but historically, Bitcoin dominance spikes during early bull markets, or when investors flock to safety during bear markets or Bitcoin price discovery phase, right? As the market, basically, if I want to explain this better, that means that a lot of people know that because BTC is the main one and it's the first crypto and everything else came after that, and you guys can clearly see that how crazy drops we see for Ethereum. Even Ethereum is the second biggest crypto, but you guys can see that a lot of people still they would like to make sure that Bitcoin is their safer investment, right? And then, but as the market matures and Bitcoin consolidates, funds usually flow into altcoins, leading to a drop in BTC dominance. Same as what I just explained, okay? So I'm not gonna, it's just giving some examples, because the DeFi has grown, NFTs has grown, and everything else. We can see a lot of coins going. You can just pause and read this later, but retail investor behavior. Retail investors are typically drawn to the higher percentage gains altcoins offer during euphoric, I don't know how to say this, phase of a bull run. Once Bitcoin makes significant price gains and stabilizes, fear of missing out, which means FOMO, often shifts to altcoins. That's why I have been showing you guys that I am expecting, no matter where Bitcoin's price is going to be, we're going to eventually top, and we're not going to keep going up forever, because it would not make sense that we're going to have high percentages like 2016, 2017, when we did not have DeFi, when we did not have any of the altcoins that we have now, that is just going to go up and everybody's just going to go for Bitcoin. That would be a ridiculous thing, and honestly, it does not make sense to me. That's why I'm saying there's no way that, as you guys see, every altcoin, every cycle for the last 3, because we do not have any other data before 2014, but you guys see that in 2017 bull run, we had a high percentage for Bitcoin. We dropped, we never got back to that percentage. We made a lower high, and we have started making a lower high as well. Let's say we're just going to still go a little bit higher to 63, where this resistance is, and we're going to start going lower. How low can we go? As I said, at least 50% is my first target, and if everything is going to look fine, we can go down to this 41%, down to this lowest percentages, right? For the lowest part of this range, basically. Okay, so that's why I am saying, I'm not going to read the whole thing again, but it says at the end, if you want to do the conclusion, and we're going to go look at the technical analysis in a moment, okay? Please give this video a thumbs up right now if you haven't already. Support this channel. I spend this time. I promise YouTube does not pay me that much. This is almost nothing. I'm just wasting my time if I do not see your likes. And make sure you guys watch this video. This is very, very important video. And subscribe for my later videos, okay? So if you want to go back to the conclusion, I agree with your belief that Bitcoin dominance will eventually drop to the low 50% or even lower. Altcoins, especially those with strong utility and adoptions, are likely to see a bull run as the cycle matures. Historically, no bull run cycle or no bull cycle has ended without a substantial altcoin rally, and the patterns suggest this one won't be an exception. Okay, what would be most important to watch is whether Bitcoin consolidates or retraces after reaching its next major price peak. That will likely be the trigger for capital rotation into altcoins, which in this case, I have explained it, that I'm not expecting to get out of this range first of all, okay, which will be maximum 66%, which I still don't believe we're going to go that high, but my main target would be 60 to 63 max, 63 something max, okay, where we are going to meet these closed candles, okay. So let's go to technical analysis. Altcoin, USDT dominance. This is the chart. And if you guys are new to this channel and you just found my channel and you're gonna subscribe, altcoin, when USDT goes down, Bitcoin and altcoins go up. Okay, so that's why you see lower prices for Bitcoin. I have pointed in history of Bitcoin's chart and USDT chart. You guys see that when we bottomed for USDT, we had peaked for BTC price. As I said before, although we see a double bottom, but because if we just flip this chart, this is almost the same look that we can see for altcoins. You can see that we can consider this. If we want to just make them kind of small, you guys can agree, some of you guys can agree that this looks like a double top. But I do not agree with that, because this is just a consolidation phase. That's why we have been buying a lot of altcoins, and I have put a pause for my members to just wait for my next call. And the best DCA that we're gonna do is when I think that we have topped for BTC, as I said, BTC dominance. Okay, where I'm gonna come with newer altcoins and I'm gonna give them the coins that they have done 35x, which I showed you guys in here in this video. This was a call that I made when this coin was at the lowest point, almost 2.2 cents, and it went to 68, and it made a newer high to 75 cents. Okay, it has gone back to 40 cents now, but it's okay. This is just part of the altcoins. We can see retracement. We're not going to see them going higher forever. As you guys see, the same thing for BTC. Okay, we see zigzags, and you guys can clearly see it with the altcoin charts. Okay, so that's why, guys, I am telling you guys, I am seeing a lot of support for Ethereum BTC pair, and that means when we start going higher, Ethereum is gonna outperform BTC, and which means altcoins are gonna find good support and they're gonna follow Ethereum. Okay, so that's why I'm not, but the reason I do not really cover Ethereum's technical analysis or charts is because no matter where Ethereum drops to, it still finds support when we see Ethereum BTC pair find support. Okay, so that's why almost Ethereum does not really make sense to make a technical analysis for it. So almost any bottom that you can find, but we can still look at it later in later videos. But as I said, I am not worried, and so far I see it does not have to do 30% pullback, as I showed you long time ago before we even went down to that level. Okay, I warned you guys when we were going up. I warned you. You see that where the price is? I showed you guys 3 waves down. We could go lower, and we did. I showed you guys how similar this is, and I showed you guys every time BTC dominance almost tops, at least temporarily, we see 30% retracement. And I showed you guys in 3 different charts, 2 different charts, and what can happen for this cycle. Okay, so I have been showing you guys a lot of the things you do not see in any other channels. So make sure that you are subscribed. Thank you guys for watching. I am not afraid. I am not worried. I just buy into more altcoins as I see. And I'm going to make a newer video once we top for my members only. And I'm going to give them more gems to buy. And you guys are going to see the difference at this end of this bull run. Okay, I'm expecting at least 3 to 4 months of better days to come. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you join the Telegram group and join the membership if you guys are interested. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.